Have you ever walked into your own home and felt something was off? As if the air was a little heavier than usual. As if luck has been slipping through your fingers. As if no matter how hard you work, money comes and goes without staying. Or maybe your sleep has been restless, shallow, or filled with strange dreams. Perhaps your family has been arguing more, or the atmosphere feels tense for no clear reason. If any of this sounds familiar, my friend, I understand. After more than 40 years of studying, practicing, and observing Feng Shui in thousands of households, I've learned one important truth. These problems are rarely caused by bad luck. They arise because the energy in your home has become disturbed. When qi becomes imbalanced, wealth cannot settle. When yin energy grows stronger than yang, the home becomes heavy. When the flow of energy is blocked, life becomes stuck, quietly, subtly, but powerfully.
Today, I want to share with you a simple practice that has been used for centuries across Asia, the Middle East, and many ancient cultures: the garlic ritual. Garlic is not just a spice. It is a powerful Feng Shui tool, a natural vessel of strong yang energy. But to activate its protective force, you must place it correctly. In this video, I will show you 6 golden locations to place garlic in your home. I will also reveal the common mistakes most people unknowingly make, and the positive changes you can expect within just 7 days. This is not superstition. Everything I share is rooted in the principle of yin and yang, qi mouth, the gateway of energy, wealth points, where money qi accumulates, home energy fields, and the movement of the 5 elements. Before we begin, take a moment to awaken your intention. Comment an affirmation below, such as, "I am ready to receive good energy." And if this message resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe to support the flow of positive qi for yourself and others. The Feng Shui meaning behind garlic. Before placing garlic around your home, you must first understand why this humble bulb holds such powerful spiritual and energetic influence. In Feng Shui, no remedy works unless its essence aligns with the laws of qi. Garlic is a pure expression of yang fire, active, cleansing, and protective. Garlic as yang fire. Fire appears in many forms in Feng Shui: the gentle glow of a candle, the warming fire of a stove, and the fierce fire that cuts through stagnation. Garlic belongs to this third category, a penetrating fire. Its strength comes from sharp rising scent. A fragrance that shoots upward symbolizes fire at full power, assertive and purifying. Spicy nature tied to the 5 elements: metal, water, wood, fire. Because garlic's fire emerges from a complete elemental cycle, it is more stable and potent. Natural antimicrobial disinfecting force. This represents fire destroying yin, illness, and unseen disturbances. For centuries, many cultures have trusted garlic to guard health, chase away misfortune, and dissolve dark or stagnant energy. Principles for using yang fire objects. Fire is powerful but unpredictable. Used wisely, it protects. Used carelessly, it agitates. Place garlic only where protection, purification, or activation is needed. Never scatter garlic throughout the home. Misplaced fire can disrupt qi, causing restlessness or conflict. Remember the old saying, "Where fire rises, energy follows." Fire in the wrong place overheats the environment, creating energetic clashes. How garlic supports wealth qi. In Feng Shui, Wealth belongs to the wood element. Wood grows when fire is steady. Fire strengthens earth, and earth stores money. So when garlic burns away heavy yin, wood, wealth, can grow. Earth, stability, strengthens. Metal, income, circulates more freely. The garlic is not bringing luck. It is clearing the blockages that once kept luck out. Garlic across cultures. Garlic's power is recognized globally. China, hung at entrances to repel misfortune. Vietnam, tied to babies for spiritual protection. India, used in Ayurveda to warm the body and cleanse the aura. Egypt, buried with the dead for safe passage. Europe, hung above doors to block harmful spirits. Different traditions, one truth. Garlic protects life, purifies energy, and strengthens the home. Signs your home is filled with yin energy. Before we talk about where to place garlic, you must first learn to recognize when your home is being affected by excessive yin energy. Yin energy by itself is not bad. Nighttime is yin. Rest is yin. Stillness is yin. But when yin becomes too strong, it begins to drain life force, cloud the mind, and weaken the home's protective field. Here are the most common signs. Your sleep becomes restless or unsettled. You toss and turn at night. You wake up between 2 and 4 a.m., the hours when yin reaches its highest point. You may have recurring dreams, strange sensations, or feel as if something is watching or disturbing your rest. In Feng Shui, this means the Shen Qi, the spirit energy of the bedroom, is no longer balanced. The home feels heavy, even when it looks clean. Sometimes the floor is spotless. The house is bright, but the energy still feels suffocating. This heaviness is the sign of stagnant yin qi, what we call dead energy, the energy that no longer moves. Financial flow becomes unstable. Unexpected expenses appear. Money slips away faster than you can earn it. Opportunities collapse without explanation. When yin qi accumulates, wealth qi cannot enter, because wood, the element of wealth, cannot grow in a cold, dark environment. Emotional tension rises inside the family. Arguments start from small things. People feel irritated, impatient, or disconnected from each other. Yin energy affects the fire element of the home, the element that governs joy, harmony, and connection. A sense of unease without knowing why. You might feel chilly air pockets in certain corners, goosebumps when walking past a room, pressure on the shoulders or back, sudden fatigue when entering the house. These symptoms mean the qi field is disturbed. Your body feels the imbalance before your mind understands it. When several of these signs appear together, it is no longer coincidence. It is your home quietly telling you that the energy has fallen out of harmony. And this is when garlic becomes a powerful tool. Because garlic does not just chase the darkness away, it brings back the warmth, the light, and the flow of life that your home has been missing. Ritual 1. Garlic under your pillow for 3 nights. Among all garlic rituals, this is the one people feel the fastest. Nighttime is when your spirit becomes quiet, your mind softens, and your energy field is most unguarded. In Feng Shui, sleep is the moment when the boundary between inner and outer energy becomes thin. This is why your sleeping area must be protected. Why this ritual works. At night, yin energy rises to its peak. Your conscious defenses rest, breathing slows, and qi sinks deeper into the body. Any imbalance in the room, emotional residue, stagnant qi, or subtle disturbances can affect your aura more easily during these hours. Garlic, with its penetrating yang fire, forms a protective field around the upper dantian, the energetic center for clarity and intuition. Near your head, garlic acts as a shield against yin interference, a purifier breaking up heavy or stagnant qi, a harmonizer restoring balance during vulnerable hours. This is why many people sleep more deeply and wake feeling lighter, clearer, and emotionally steadier after performing this ritual. What you may experience. Within 1 to 3 nights, you might notice fewer nightmares, deeper sleep, less restlessness, and a warm, calm feeling around the head. Some people describe the change as a fog lifting from the mind, a sign that Shen Qi, the energy of the mind, is healing. How to do it properly. 1. Choose one whole, dry garlic bulb, firm and clean. 2. Wrap it in white or light yellow cloth, colors of purity. 3. Place it under your pillow or beneath the pillowcase near the head. 4. Keep it for 3 consecutive nights. 5. Afterward, do not reuse the garlic. Bury it under a tree or return it to the earth. Never throw ritual garlic in the trash. Feng Shui note. If you belong to the water element, your energy is naturally yin heavy. This ritual helps, but use it occasionally to avoid fire overwhelming water. Performed correctly, this practice gives your mind protection, warmth, and spiritual clarity, something modern homes deeply need. Ritual 2. Carrying garlic in heavy energy places. There are places in this world where yin energy gathers naturally, places touched by suffering, illness, sadness, or unfinished emotions. Hospitals, funeral homes, old abandoned houses, even certain family homes where arguments and illness linger. In Feng Shui, these locations are known as low-vibration environments, where yin energy is cold, dense, and easily absorbed by anyone with weakened qi. Children, the elderly, people under stress, and those with water element energy are especially vulnerable. This is where garlic becomes your silent guardian. Why this ritual works. Garlic's yang fire energy forms a protective barrier around your personal aura. When you carry it with you, the garlic burns away or neutralizes yin disturbances before they touch your energetic field. Think of it as a small spiritual shield. You don't see it, but you feel the difference. Less heaviness, fewer headaches, less emotional drain, lower chances of bringing negative qi back home. This practice has been quietly used in East Asia, South Asia, and parts of Europe for centuries, especially during funerals or hospital visits. How to perform the ritual. Choose 3 to 5 dry garlic cloves, still in their skin. They must be clean, firm, and free of mold. Wrap them in a small red cloth. Red represents vitality, courage, and the protection of yang fire. Place the pouch in your bag, pocket, or sleeve. Do not place it next to money, important documents, or wealth talismans. Garlic absorbs energy, which may interfere with wealth qi. After leaving the heavy energy location, dispose of the garlic respectfully. Bury it under a tree or burn it outdoors. Never bring it back into your home. If you feel unusually tired, dizzy, or emotionally low after visiting crowded or sorrowful places, this ritual is especially important. Your energy is telling you, protect me. Let garlic stand between you and the energy that does not belong to you. Quiet, ancient, and incredibly effective. Ritual 3. Placing garlic on the wealth altar. Among all sacred areas in a home, the wealth altar is one of the most energetically sensitive. It is the heart of prosperity, the place where intention, offerings, and spiritual vibration gather to attract abundance and protect the household. But this space must remain pure. When yin energy, emotional residue, or spiritual interference settles around the altar, the flow of wealth weakens quietly, often without anyone noticing. This is where garlic becomes a powerful guardian. Why garlic belongs on the wealth altar. The wealth altar carries wood and earth energy. Wood for growth, earth for stability. When visitors, clutter, emotional tension, or unstable household qi affect this area, excess yin begins to accumulate. This yin energy suppresses wood, slowing financial growth, and weakens earth, making it harder for money to stay. Garlic, with its strong yang fire, clears and protects, dissolving negative qi that corrupts wealth energy, preventing spiritual disturbances from interfering with offerings, burning away emotional vibrations that block abundance. Simply put, garlic removes what does not belong and strengthens what must remain. Why 5 bulbs? In Feng Shui, 5 is the number of harmony, representing the 5 elements: metal, wood, water, fire, and earth. When these elements circle each other in balance, wealth flows steadily and naturally. Placing 5 garlic bulbs creates a symbolic elemental shield, forming a complete protection ring around the altar. This tradition is seen in China, Taiwan, Vietnam, Thailand, and many Southeast Asian homes that quietly use garlic to guard the god of wealth. How to perform the ritual properly. Choose 5 whole garlic bulbs, dry and firm. Avoid bleached or treated garlic. Arrange them in a semicircle or balanced pattern around the incense holder or wealth statue. You may tie a red string around each bulb to enhance fire energy and spiritual protection. Replace the garlic during auspicious times: the first day of the lunar month, the full moon, the wealth god day, 10th day of Lunar New Year. Bury or burn the old garlic to return its absorbed energy back to nature. The results you may notice. A well-protected wealth altar often brings clearer opportunities, steadier income, fewer financial leaks, improved business luck, a stronger sense of financial stability in the home. Wealth is not only about numbers, it is energy, and energy must be guarded. Let garlic stand as your altar's quiet, unwavering sentinel. Ritual 4. Hanging garlic in the kitchen. In Feng Shui, the kitchen is more than a place where meals are cooked. It is the energetic stomach of the home, the space that nourishes the family's health, harmony, and financial stability. When the kitchen is balanced, the entire household thrives. When it is disturbed, fortune weakens quietly. This is because the kitchen contains 2 powerful and often conflicting elements: fire from the stove and water from the sink, fridge, and sometimes washing areas. When fire and water clash, the result is emotional instability, constant arguments, financial leaks, and unpredictable fortune.
This is where garlic becomes a simple but powerful remedy. Why garlic works in the kitchen. Garlic carries dry, pungent, yang fire energy. This makes it especially effective at absorbing moisture, excess water element, reducing stagnant humidity, which breeds yin qi, strengthening fire energy in a controlled and gentle way, stabilizing the energetic temperature of the kitchen. In Feng Shui, the kitchen must never be too wet or too cold. Both conditions weaken fire, the element that governs prosperity and vitality. Garlic restores this warmth by neutralizing dampness and discouraging negative qi buildup. This is why traditional households in Vietnam, China, and Southeast Asia often hang garlic bunches near the kitchen entrance or around food storage areas. How to perform the ritual. 1. Choose a fresh, dry bunch of garlic intact cloves, natural skin, no mold. 2. Tie the bunch with a red string, which enhances yang energy and symbolizes protection. 3. Hang the garlic in a visible corner of the kitchen where it can oversee the space. Avoid placing it directly above open flames or too close to heat sources. 4. Alternatively, place a few garlic bulbs in a small basket near the rice container, salt jar, or ginger areas symbolizing nourishment and prosperity. Do not hide the garlic. It must be visible to influence the flow of qi. When to replace it. Check the garlic every 3 months. Replace it sooner if it becomes moldy, shriveled, or loses its scent. Always use natural, chemical-free garlic for the strongest energy. What you may observe. With balanced fire in your kitchen, you may notice smoother family interactions, fewer arguments, improved digestive health, and more stable financial energy in the home. A harmonious kitchen nurtures a harmonious life. Let garlic keep this sacred space warm, vibrant, and protected. Ritual 5. Placing garlic inside your safe or money cabinet. In Feng Shui, your safe or money cabinet is not just a storage box for cash, jewelry, or important documents. It is the taike, the wealth vault of your home. This small, quiet space holds the energetic blueprint of your financial stability. If the qi inside the safe becomes stagnant, heavy, or disturbed, wealth becomes unstable. Money slips away easily, opportunities fall through, and savings never seem to grow. Just like a home, a safe can accumulate yin energy over time, especially if it is placed in a dark corner near a bathroom or close to clutter. This stagnant energy blocks the natural flow of metal, the element governing wealth, business, and financial clarity. Garlic, with its strong yang fire, acts as a purifier inside this confined space. Fire controls and strengthens metal when used correctly. This is why garlic is especially effective in a safe. How to perform the ritual. 1. Select one whole garlic bulb, dry, firm, and free of moisture. 2. Wrap it gently in red cloth or red paper. Red activates yang energy and protects wealth qi. 3. Place the wrapped bulb in a corner of the safe where it does not touch cash, gold, documents, or wealth talismans. Garlic absorbs energy. Direct contact may interfere with financial vibration. 4. Leave it there for up to 3 months. Replacing and disposing the garlic. When the garlic becomes dry, discolored, or loses its scent, you must replace it. Do not throw it in the trash. Bury it under a tree or burn it outdoors to return the absorbed energy back to nature. What you may notice.
With this ritual, your wealth vault becomes lighter, clearer, and more stable. You may experience fewer unexpected expenses, better control over finances, smoother business negotiations, and a stronger sense of financial grounding. Let garlic guard your wealth quietly, a small flame of protection inside the heart of your prosperity. Ritual 6. Hanging 81 garlic cloves at your front door. In Feng Shui, the front door is not merely an entrance. It is the qi mouth, the place where energy enters and leaves your home. Just as the mouth nourishes the human body, the front door nourishes the energy body of the house. This means that 80% of all good fortune or misfortune comes through this single point. If the front door is bright, clean, and full of yang energy, the entire household thrives. But if the entrance becomes heavy, neglected, or filled with yin energy, the decline is often felt throughout the home. Money becomes unstable, relationships weaken, health becomes unpredictable, and opportunities pass by without landing. This is why protecting the front door is one of the oldest and most important practices in classical Feng Shui. Why 81 garlic cloves? The number 81 is not random. In Eastern metaphysics, 9 represents the highest single-digit yang number, the peak of light, strength, and expansion. 9 to 9 equals 81, known as Chu Duang Kai Ven, the opening of maximum yang energy. Hanging 81 garlic cloves is said to create a shield of pure, concentrated yang fire. It symbolizes 81 guardians watching over every direction around your home, blocking yin forces, spiritual disturbances, or negative intentions from entering. Garlic provides the fire. The number 81 provides the strength. Together, they form a protection ritual that has been used for centuries across China, Vietnam, and many rural spiritual traditions. How to hang the 81 clove protection charm. Prepare 81 dry garlic cloves, unpeeled and free of mold. Thread them together using red string, the color of protection and yang vitality. Alternatively, place the cloves inside a red pouch if threading is difficult. Hang the garlic strand above or beside your front door, preferably outside the threshold or just inside the door frame. The garlic must greet incoming energy directly. Do not hang it too low. A low-hanging talisman loses qi quickly and may even disperse the beneficial energy entering your home. Keep it high enough to watch over the doorway. What this ritual does: blocks harmful or unstable energy from entering, clears lingering negativity brought by visitors, strengthens yang energy at the entrance, stabilizes finances, health, and opportunities inside the home. Your front door is the border between the seen and unseen world. Let garlic guard that threshold, ancient, humble, and unshakably powerful. Important guidelines and common mistakes. Before you continue with the garlic rituals, it is essential to understand a few important guidelines. In Feng Shui, even the most powerful tools can lose their effectiveness or create imbalance if used incorrectly. Always use natural, dry garlic. Choose bulbs or cloves that are firm, clean, and completely dry. Garlic that is soft, moldy, or chemically treated has weak life force and carries no protective qi. Never reuse garlic from a ritual. Once garlic has absorbed negative or stagnant energy, it should not remain in your home. Never throw ritual garlic into the trash. Instead, bury it under a tree or burn it outdoors to return the energy to nature. Don't place garlic everywhere. Some people believe that placing garlic in every room increases protection. This is incorrect. Garlic carries strong yang fire, which can overwhelm spaces and cause agitation, restlessness, or conflict if overused. Use it only in targeted areas that need cleansing or activation. Keep garlic away from money or wealth talismans. Garlic absorbs energy. If it directly touches cash, gold, or wealth charms, it may unintentionally drain or disrupt the vibration of prosperity. Avoid hanging garlic too low. A protection charm that hangs too low loses qi quickly and may even weaken the energetic defense at your entrance. With the right application, garlic becomes a powerful ally. With careless use, it becomes ineffective. Respect the ritual, follow the guidelines, and let the energy work as it was meant to. Positive changes you may notice after 7 days. When garlic is placed correctly and used with clear intention, the shift in your home's energy can be surprisingly quick. For many people, the first signs begin within 3 to 7 days, subtle at first, then gradually strengthening. You may notice your sleep becoming deeper, your dreams calmer, and your mind clearer when you wake. The emotional heaviness that once sat in the chest begins to dissolve. Arguments in the home lessen, and the atmosphere becomes warmer, lighter, and more peaceful. Financially, opportunities may start to feel more aligned. Small delays clear up. Unexpected expenses slow down. Money stops leaking out so easily. Some people describe this shift as if a fog has lifted and the home finally breathes again. Spiritually, you might feel more grounded, more confident, and more connected to your own energy. You may find yourself making better decisions, attracting better people, and feeling more protected as you move through daily life. These changes are not magic. They are simply the result of restoring balance between yin and yang, clearing away stagnant qi, and allowing prosperity to flow again. As we come to the end of this teaching, remember this. Feng Shui is the art of harmony. When the qi of your home aligns with the qi of your heart, life begins to flow. Garlic is simple, humble, ordinary. Yet when placed with intention, it becomes a powerful tool to cleanse, protect, and open the path for abundance. Whether you choose to place it under your pillow, in your safe, at the front door, or on your wealth altar, each ritual is a step toward restoring balance between yin and yang, stillness and movement, protection and prosperity. I invite you now to anchor your intention. Comment below with the affirmation, "I am ready to receive wealth and good energy." And if this message has brought clarity to your home or peace to your heart, please support this channel with a gentle like, a share, and a subscription. May your home be bright with yang energy, and may your life overflow with steady, unstoppable fortune.